Hello everyone, welcome to the training for EYN. To open up the home page of EYN, you have to just go to your address bar and type EYN.dropin.org.au. This will open up the home page of the Early Years Network Portal. What EYN is that it's a portal designed so that all the earlier networks can communicate with each other and share their information. You can also share the resources and post their events onto the calendar so that you can share and promote them. You can also post discussions about the current issues. This is the home page, and I will go through each and every of these pages to tell you what they're about. First of all, if you are not registered into the EYN network portal, then you should press this register button, which will open up a new form that you have to fill. The ones with the star are compulsory, so fill those up, and others are optional without the stars. So fill them up and then press submit. When you will press submit, you'll get a username and password email into this email address. You will use this to log into the EYN portal. How? You'll press this button, login button, and this will open up a login page where you'll enter your username and password. I'm going to enter mine now. This will log you into the EYN portal, and now you can use full functionalities of the EYN portal. So, first is the About page. This page has got information about the early years program, and from here you can also find information to contact us. This, check out the networks, check out the resources. These are the same as this page, networks page, and the resources page is the same as this page. So let's go to the networks page. The networks page is like a directory of all the EYN networks that exist in different regions. So you can see on the left of the list is the name of the EYN network, and on the right of the list is the region name. Now, this is into 3 pages. You can go through here, 1, 2, 3, next. And if you want to search for the name of a network, you can just type in here, like I would type in Derby, and then I will find Derby Early Years and Parenting Network, and just click on the top of the page. So if you go into the page of a network, go into this one, and I can say that there's all information about that network, like its phone number, email address, name of the person who can contact there, and the region it covers. You can also add comments here to tell them something about. So, yeah. Also, if you want your own space for your own network, I think it's high time that you go and register for your own space, because that's the place where you can share resources with the people in your organization and also with other earlier networks. Let's go to the next page. It's the news page. The news page has all the news that different people, like different organizations, can upload. You just have to press the Add Update button, which will open up a new page where you can type in the title of whatever news you want to share, and then over here you type in the update you want people to know. Then when you press the Publish button, it will be published publicly, and you can see it onto that list of the news page. I'm not going to publish it right now because I don't want it to be publicly visible. So you'll see it here in this list. All the early years networks can post their stuff here. Okay. So let's go to the resources page. The resources page has got files that you can upload into these different categories, like funding reports and how-to guides. And these files are shared publicly across all the different early years networks. It shows the name of the file, the date it was uploaded, and by whom it was uploaded. You can just click on the name to download the file, and then you can view it this way. Different categories. So if if you want to upload files, these are the different categories. You decide which one suits your file best, and then you like, it's a funding file, so I press this button. I come onto the funding place, then I press this link, browse for files, and then I choose a file that I want to upload and press the open button, and it will start uploading that file, and it will be visible publicly for everyone who's using the EYN portal. Now let's go to the training and events page. The training and events page has basic thing on this page is the calendar. This is where everyone can post their events or trainings that are happening, and it's publicly visible, so all the EYNs can coordinate on that. To post your own event, what you have to do is just find when your event is happening, like it's happening on the 20th. So I'll press the 20th place, and then I'll choose what type of an event it is. Like it's an event, or it's a travel, or special event, Southwest. I can also add a new event type. I can give an icon and a reminder for that. Right now we're just going to add a simple event. So like my event's on the 20th, so I press the 20th thing, and then I type in the name of the event into what, like breakfast, and I can type who's attending by the usernames. I can type in, okay, I can choose him, like he's coming there. You can type in the name of the people who are registered into the EYN portal and are coming there. Also, and this field is like optional, so you don't have to compulsorily fill it in. So you can type in when it's happening. It's on the 20th, and if it's an all-day event or it's restricted to some time rate, like do it from 8 to 9 for 1 hour on the 20th. And it doesn't repeat. You can choose if you repeat weekdays, weekly, monthly. Also, you can type in fair, like a bar. You can type in a related page, a Facebook page or something, and here you should put in a description of it, like a little bit of details about what the event is. And then when you press the OK button, it will be published on this place, and visible like these other events are visible here. Also, when you add an event on this page, it is also visible to the home page. On upcoming events, you will be able to see it set up here when the date arrives. Okay, now let's move on to the next page, the discussions page. The discussions page has a list of different pages, discussions as we can call them, and you can go into any discussion. And this is a description of discussion, and these are the contributors, the people who have edited the page, and here are the comments. You can add your comment here about discussion, and when you press save, that comment will be added on the description. Also, to add your own discussion, you press the start new discussion button, and next, then you type in the topic, then this is optional, you can type in the username of another EYN user, and it will be shared with them too. By default, it's shared with everyone because it's visible publicly here, but if you type in a username, it will like go as a message to them. So you can type in the description of the thing that's happening, whatever you want to discuss about it, and when you press create, it will be visible over here. And then people can click on that, go inside, read the description that you put in, and add their own comments here. As before, this is divided into several pages, so you should check on all the pages if you cannot find what you're looking for. Let's move on to the next page, that is the EYN resource kit. Now the earliest network resource kit. This page contains the full resource kit. So think it's in PDF format, so it's a page that has it in the PDF format. So you click it and you can see a resource kit that you can use for your own budgets. Okay, I think that covers the whole of early years networks. One thing you should always know is that if you're not logged in, then it won't show you most of the features, and so it's really important that you create your own account on that and you are logged in into that. If you have any doubts, you can mail us at EYN.org.au or call us on this number. Have a good day.